And our winner for the second night in a row out of Douglasville, Georgia, Michael Page. And Michael, it's tough to win one of these races, let alone two in a row. Talk us through lap 15 when you were chasing Ronnie down in heavy lap traffic and took the lead.
Well, I went on a little harder tire than he did on the right front, and I broke a valve spring or something. The car wouldn't start. You know, he pulled me a good bit down the front straightaway, but after I got it going, it seemed like it was popping, but it was still pretty fast. And when the tire come in, I didn't want to show him anything, but we got the lap traffic there, and I was paying attention to what he was doing, and I figured he really chose the wrong spot, but that's easy to say now. But I snuck by him, and if without that, I don't know if I ever could have passed him, because I just didn't have no straightaway speed. So even if I could have got him, I felt like he could have got me down the straightaway. But just fun race.
I tell you, it's quite a feat, because Ronnie Johnson's tough to pass anytime, anywhere, and especially here at Dixie Speedway. But you also have a lot of laps around this racetrack. Yeah, I mean, we were talking upstairs, and Johnny Clark said you could probably make a living at the Dixie Speedway.
Yeah, I've been really good here. I've raced for a long time, and Ronnie's, when I was a little kid, he was my favorite. He showed up in a RV in an open trailer with the number 5, and and I enjoy racing with him. We race really hard, and you know, he's still competitive as I think he's ever been, and I like that, because he still runs hard, and we do the best we can.
Tomorrow night we go to the half mile at Rome Speedway, a little bit different racetrack than what we've been racing on here the first two nights. What are your thoughts going into tomorrow night, trying to make it 3 in a row?
Well, I got first I got to figure out what's wrong with my motor. Hopefully nothing bad, but the thing's got a ton of laps on it. And I'm just my car owner said run it till it comes apart, so we're gonna be there, and whether it comes apart or stays with me, we'll do our best.
Watch for him tomorrow night, going for 3 in a row at Rome Speedway. Michael Page, your winner tonight, making it 2 in a row in our triple racing weekend. And coming home with a second place finish tonight here at Dixie Speedway for the Chevy Super Series, 2-time series champion, the current point leader, Ronnie Johnson. Ronnie, a little bit better than last night, but you gave up the lead there at the halfway point.
Yeah, I mean, we're close. We got to lead some laps tonight. We had fast time, and I don't know, maybe, you got to admit, Michael's got his act together this year, and I love racing with that guy, but there really wasn't much race to it when he went by there. I was hoping that we could get back to him and race there, and of course we had a caution, and had to make sure we maintained the second place position there, and but I'm just proud for us to have a good finish. Thank the series for having these races, for Dixie Speedway to host us, Josh Roberts, Richard Austin, and Richard's crew for all the work they do, and them believing in me as a driver and letting me drive the car. It's really a joy. It's there's been a bunch of times that I've just killed myself to get to these races, and I actually got to sleep last night after we ran at Boyd's, and went to Richard's shop today, and we worked a little bit, and we had a little bit of scare in hot laps, and but recovered from that and had a good finish. So we'll go on to Rome tomorrow night.
Going on to Rome, big half mile, kind of a different ball game for everybody tomorrow. You're always good at Rome Speedway. Now, last night, before we talked to you, you were already making notes and talking to shock people and everything else, getting ready for tonight. What's the game plan for tomorrow?
I was just talking to Richard there while it was fresh on my mind, something that I thought we might need to take a look at. You get busy, and I knew they were going to be in the shop working today, preparing for tonight, and I didn't want to forget to tell them. So I don't know. Richard makes all the calls. Honestly, whatever tires they put on it, is fine with me. I'll just go out there and do my best with it, and like I said, he usually gives me a pretty good car. So we're close. We're really close. We just didn't win tonight.
Well, tomorrow night's a new night on the big half mile at Rome Speedway tomorrow night. Point leader Ronnie Johnson will be looking for another top 5 finish and his 3rd win of the season. And our 3rd place finisher tonight at Rome, Georgia, Jake Knowles. And Jake, a 2nd last night, a 3rd tonight. Having those good point nights, keeping up with Ronnie Johnson in that battle for the championship.
Yeah, you know, we gained 2 on it last night, lost 2 back tonight, but so it's a wash so far this weekend. We got 1 more night. As long as we stay in top 3, you know, that's good runs, and going to tomorrow night and back to Rome there, and hopefully we'll have a good night up there and be able to gain some points and maybe get a win.
You know, we had that caution flag with 11 laps to go, and it was kind of like deja vu all over again, as Yogi Berra would say. It was Page leading with Ronnie in second, you in third. Ronnie gets to choose. Last night he chose the outside. You had the inside. You were able to get by him for a second place finish. But tonight it was Ronnie on the inside, you on the outside.
Yeah, you know, he chose the bottom there, and we went down the front straight away, side and side, and it pushed a little in 1 and 2, and he got back by me. But, you know, we was probably a third-place car tonight. Congrats to Michael and Ronnie. It was a good race. I'm ready for tomorrow night.
Watch for Jake Knowles tomorrow night at Rome Speedway.